Well, hey, good morning, friends. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is all about research, paper research, digital research, in-person research, and we'll also talk about invites. And this is information that can really help you take your prospecting game to the next level. It can open your eyes, expose you to new things you didn't know about, and really just expand your horizons. So all that said, I'm going to go ahead and put on my glasses and we'll jump right into it. And I want to be perfectly clear, I'm not telling you it's legal to go to any of the places that are potentially mentioned here. You got to figure your own legal stuff out. I'm just sharing information with you. What you do with it is up to you. So we're going to start off with some paper research material. And the first one we're going to talk about is a book called D. Re. Metallica. I actually happen to have a copy right here with me. Same one you see in the picture. And this was written in 1556 by a guy named Georgius Agricola, or Agricola. I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't speak Latin or Spanish or whatever language it is. But it's an incredible book. And it really details a lot of how the old-time miners and prospectors thought, what they were looking for, what they were doing, the techniques that they used. It's very, very comprehensive. When I went up to Alaska last, I had this on the plane with me. I read it on the way up and the way back. I read it front to back 5 times, and it has taught me so much about gold, recovering precious metals. I highly recommend this book to you. It's about $30. You can probably find it at any bookstore. Amazon, whatever, has it too. But it's totally up to you if you want to get this. And I want to be perfectly clear in this video that no one is paying me or, giving me anything to talk about any of this stuff. I'm just doing it because I think it's cool to share. So D. Re. Metallica, yeah. It's an awesome book. Let's talk about Geological Survey bulletins. And the one you see there in the picture, I actually have with me right here. Here it is. And these are absolutely incredible. This is actually pretty old. You're not going to find these for sale new. I just don't think you're going to find them unless they just print, come up with new ones. There's a ton of old ones out there that are largely undiscovered. People just don't know about them. And these things they're treasure troves of information. And when you open one up, it not only, contains information on the area that it's talking about, but it also contains information here, basically samples of different minerals or elements that they went after. And it kind of shows you how much they recovered. And it actually has some reference numbers, which are then located on a map. Now, not all of these are the same, but it's interesting. And we'll kind of go through this, and I got the map in the back of the book. I'm not going to break it out because I'd have to unfold it, and it's huge, but I did some screenshots of it. And it kind of shows you exactly where on the map that the reference samples were recovered. Isn't that cool? Like, it just really gives me information. And if it's, if you determine that it's legal for you to go there and check this stuff out, maybe it'll help you find some gold or whatever it is you're looking for. Pretty darn cool stuff. And again, here you go. It's got a very, very nice map set in it. Check them out. See if you can find them. Go to an old bookstore. Go to an old bookstore online. Even better, in person. And see if you can find some of these Geological Survey bulletins. They're completely powerful. You'll absolutely love them. The next book I'm going to talk about is my buddy's book. My buddy Chris Ralph. I have a copy of this. I just don't have it sitting here next to me. Fistful of Gold. And I'm telling you this because I believe it to be true, not because Chris is my friend, but this is the probably most comprehensive book on prospecting and mining you will ever find and read. Chris put a ton of time and effort into explaining things to you. Like, it goes over so much. I highly recommend this book. It's absolutely killer. It's worth every penny. Chris will help you take your prospecting game to the next level. Fistful of Gold. And a fun read. This one I do have sitting next to me. Bacon and Beans from a Gold Pan. And this was written back in the 70s, I believe. And it's a story of a couple out in California, back at early 1900s and their search for gold. But besides being a fun read and entertaining, there's also some really good factual information that can help your mindset because they went through a lot of different struggles and things like that. And they seem like pretty chill folks. I would have loved to have gotten to know them. So we're going to jump out of the paper stuff and into the digital stuff. It's kind of like a transformation with the next thing that I'm going to show you here. And this is a print magazine, and they also have an online subscription as well, ICMJ. This is absolutely the best prospecting, mining, and market magazine for gold and precious metals, in my opinion. Absolutely love this magazine. Always has good information. There's always Q&A, and great commentary. This is one of my favorite go-tos for current news and events, and just hearing stories from other prospectors around the country. You can get that stuff from YouTube and other online sources and social media and all that. But it's cool to read. I like to read books, so I like magazines too. So there you go. Now let's jump into some other stuff that's kind of a hybrid as well. And you've probably heard of this book. It's called The Placer Gold Deposits of Arizona. You can actually buy it, but you don't need to because it's free online. Why pay $5 even for something that's free? AZGS Document Repository. There you go. You can get this book for free. It has a ton of information, and this will go way into detail, into depth on different placer districts in Arizona. It's just full of great info, and you can see the website address. It's up there. You'll figure it out. The next one, the BLM, Mineral and Land Record System. Now these guys, the BLM, the government, this has a great real-time research map. And I'm not going to walk you through and hold your hand and spoon feed you on how to use it. That's up to you. You go figure that out. I'm not going to do that for you. But it's here. You can just jump right in and do your own research. You can do all kinds of overlays on here. You can do satellite topographical. You can see placer claims, load claims. You can even see old claims, which can help you go back in and find something maybe somebody missed. So it's a lot of great information. This is a gigantic leap forward for the BLM in terms of what they had before. This is really cool. I think they used to have Geocommunicator. I even think this is even better than that. I didn't think at the time they could come up with much better, but they actually did. So let's keep going. Let's talk about the Arizona Geological Survey. And here you go, University of Arizona. These are all screenshots of the website I'm commenting on. This is just commentary. You go here. This is a great landing place for way more in-depth information on gold prospecting, minerals mining in the state of Arizona. It gets really deep. There's a lot of cool stuff. And you can see one of the pictures is missing over in the corner. But they have incredible collections in here. Old pictures, old reference materials. You just have to go and search. Like I said, I'm not going to hold your hand. You go figure this stuff out. I'm just kind of showing you where there's some resources. I think you'll absolutely love this stuff. Arizona Geological Survey bulletins. We just talked about them. Look, they're also online. So Arizona has some of them online. You can kind of fish through here, see if there's anything that works for you. And if there is, hey, awesome. Then you have a great resource. It's totally good. If you're wondering what I'm doing looking down, I'm actually looking at my laptop and kind of, working the video stuff as we go. The next one we're going to look at is the Mineral Resource Data System, another government website. Again, you're going to have to go through this. It's absolutely a treasure trove of information. You spend an hour on here clicking through and figure out how this stuff works, like any of these websites, you're going to be blown away. And it's going to take your prospecting game to the next level. It's incredible information. We'll kind of keep looking at it here. You get into the map that's in here, and you can look up all kinds of stuff. It'll tell you exactly, is it a mine, a past producer, a prospect, an occurrence, grade A, blah, blah, blah. Just tons of info. Like when I started prospecting back in the 80s, it was literally go to the library, try to find a book, or get to know an old timer. If you guys are just getting started prospecting to today's age, you are light years ahead of ways of where we were when we started. You have so much more resources at your fingertips, so there's no excuse for you to fail. Let's keep going. Alrighty, so here again, like you can just keep clicking through on this site and it gives you all kinds of information, breaks it down into records and gives you commodities that were located. It's just a treasure trove of information with maps. Now what's interesting is there's another site called Land Matters. And Land Matters uses a lot of the government data from what I understand based on my research of what they're doing. But this is an incredible free resource. It's incredible they put this stuff together. And it's kind of the same thing as what you've seen before with the BLM stuff we showed you a little while ago. But they kind of map it out a little bit differently. And they have this nice, map you can use. Now, one thing I will say with whether it's the BLM or Land Matters or anything, nothing is real time. And you got to keep that in mind. And what I mean by that is, let's say Joe Blow goes down and files a claim this afternoon. He files the claim and he records it with the BLM. He's done all his discovery work and blah, blah, blah. It's not going to instantly show up on any of these websites. There is a lag time. So nothing on this stuff is real time, and don't think that it is. It's delayed. It's delayed by whatever time it is, but probably at least a few days. So the claims come on here. In fact, Land Matters, you can go on new claims and click on them and you can see when they were added and all that stuff. But none of this stuff is real time. So just like a land sale, if you sell land to Bob, it has to go through a recordation process. Same with mining claims. So nothing is real time. There is a delay even in today's era. And the next one, this incredibly handsome guy, one of the world's greatest prospectors, made this data power video. And by far, this handsome young man, I'm going to shill this video because I think this guy knows what he's talking about and he's really put some time and research into sharing information with you. So I highly recommend you go watch this incredible young man's video. You can find it on my channel because I am that incredible young man. But this is a really good video, and I did a couple other follow-ups too, but a lot of information about how data can help you. Go check it out. Data power, baby. And so one of the last things we'll look at is right here in Arizona in Prescott, the Charlotte Hall Museum. Now they have a lot of stuff online. They have a lot of mining photographs, information, research, stuff like that. But you can also go visit them in person as long as they're open and go in there and look at stuff. It is just a cool museum. And not only if you go in person, you get to see all this cool stuff, but it's right next to historic Whiskey Row, which is beautiful. It's Prescott. You may want to go check it out. I highly recommend it. It is really, really awesome. And the last thing to talk about in today's video is invites. And, I have my email here on the channel, and I get people emailing me or asking me in comments sometimes, hey, will you take me out prospecting? And the answer is no, I will not. And it's not because I'm a jerk. It's just because you need to go out and find your own stuff. And the reason why that is you're going to feel a great sense of accomplishment and pride. Plus, look at all the resources you have. You don't need me. If you need me for your success, you're in big trouble, man. But no, I really don't take people out and show them where to find gold. I love to get together with our prospectors in what I consider neutral zones or go camping or whatever. But no, I'm not going to take you to any area and get you on top of a nugget. I've done that for many, many people over the years. And some of them have turned out to be really great friends, and some of them have lied to me. And a lot of us who have been doing this for a long time have had this experience. And it's not that the bad apples ruined it for future good ones. It's just that you can do this on your own. You truly can. And maybe you call that believing in yourself or whatever it is, but don't make your success dependent upon any one person to be there. You have to buy your equipment. You have to get to know it. Not every detector matches every person. And I always try to share this in the videos. It's not about having the perfect detector. Success detecting or prospecting, but especially detecting, depends on a lot of stuff. On your mindset. Are you cool? Are you chill? Are you happy? It also depends on other things. like your location. Is it the right machine for you? Are you capable of handling it? You know, do you have the settings right? It's just so much. But no, I'm not going to take you out prospecting. Just not going to happen. But I wish you luck. So anyway, this is today's video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Go back and watch it again. These are some great resources. I wish I had these resources when I was starting. I wish someone told me. And there's way more out there than what I'm telling you. I'm just giving you a tiny, tiny peek at the potential of what you can find online. So go check it out. Have a wonderful day. Leave your comments down below. Like, subscribe, whatever. You don't have to. But if you want more information, stay up to date. Let's do it, baby. I'll catch you later.